Okay, this is lesson 10-2 or 10.2 for the solving multi-step equations. Okay, an example 1. The first thing that it says on your worksheet is that we need to combine like terms. And so just a refresher on this is that each one of these things that are sitting out here, these are all terms, and we need to look for the ones that are alike. So the terms that are alike we're looking for the same variable raised to the same power. And even though it doesn't show it, this is actually, we could write a 1 here as a power, a 1 as a power. And even though this doesn't have a variable or a power, this could be thought of as an x to the 0 power and an x to the 0 power. Okay, but since we're just going to go with what we have, because at this level, the only thing that we're really going to be thinking of is looking for the same variable and then looking for the exponent that is being raised to. Okay, that being said, this 8x and this 3x, these are like terms. Okay, and it's very important that when you're grouping these, you take a look at the sign that is in front of the term. So, and this one, even though it doesn't show it, we would have to assume that it is a positive. Okay, this one over here, so we said that these two are also like terms. This is a positive 6, and this is a negative 2, or we can think about it as plus a minus 2. Okay, so when we combine these, what we would actually get is we have 8x and 3x, so that would give us 11x. And then when we combine these two, we have 6 positives and we have 2 negatives. That's going to give us a positive 4. And we haven't done anything with the 37, and so we can just bring that down. Okay, what we have here, this is considered a multi-step equation because it's going to take multiple steps to solve for x. When we do this, we need to keep in mind about doing inverse operations. So specifically, we have to get rid of the 4, and the way we can get rid of the 4, since this is adding 4, we would have to subtract 4 from both sides to get rid of this. I like to draw a fence so we can make sure that we're doing the same thing on both sides. Okay, these will cancel out. And over here we have 33. Okay, we haven't done anything with the 11x, so we'll just bring it down. From here, we have to say, okay, what is happening to this variable? The variable is being multiplied by 11. Since we need to do the inverse operation, instead of the variable being multiplied by 11, we have to divide by 11 on both sides to isolate the variable, to get rid of the coefficient that is attached to it. 11 divided by 11 leaves us with 1, or you could say that they cancel out, and we're left with just x. On this other side, we have 33 divided by 11. That will give us 3. So our answer to this looks like it would be x equals 3. Okay, we have one more thing we need to do to just verify that we got to the right conclusion or the right answer. And so what we would do is we would take that, we said that, so we're saying x equals 3. Everywhere you see the x, we would plug it into the equation. So we would say 8, instead of saying times x, we would say times 3, plus the 6, plus 3 times 3, and minus 2. And the question is, does this equal 37? Does this whole side here equal 37? Because as we know, the equal sign is saying that these are balanced. These are whatever you have on one side is going to be equal to or the same as what is on the other side. Okay, keeping the rules of PEMDAS, we need to multiply first, so we get 24. Bring down the plus 6, we haven't done anything there. Multiply, we have 9. And then we also have to subtract 2. From here, the order of operations say to solve it from left to right, solve addition and subtraction from left to right. which we can do that in this case, but other times for strategy, we'll look for groupings. We can actually break those rules a little bit as long as we keep that sign with that term. This one's pretty straightforward though. These two combined will give us 30. Okay, so 30 plus 9 minus 2. These two will give us 39, and we still have the minus 2. Okay, and so then I'm going to bring this back up here. So 39 minus 2 does equal 37. And so it proves to be true that if x is substituted with 3, this equation will be true.